guys, welcome back to Hospitality Queens with your favorite two hospitality gurus. I'm Erin.
What up? It's Whitney.
Welcome back to another episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. What you sipping on?
It's a red blend. It's called Thousand Lives Red Blend.
Ooh, I
And
like
I
that
like it. It
name.
has a cute little elephant on it.
Super cute. How is it?
It's really good. It's got it from Total Wine, and I just randomly saw it was the last one on the shelf. I'm like, okay, this must be good. So let me grab it. And I feel like it was pretty cheap too. I think it was in there like winery director, one of the whatever the thing is. But yeah, I've had it for a long time. I forgot I had it. But it's really good, really smooth. Um, it says 1,000 lives, 1,000 memories, many of which are complemented by an enjoyable glass of wine.
Ain't
Facts.
that the truth? Okay,
This
I love
wine is
that.
inspired by the saying, "An elephant never forgets."
Oh,
There are thousands of moments experienced in every person's life. This wine is dedicated to those memories. Period. Come
okay.
on, memories.
Remember, come
And
on,
I like the
memories.
little story, okay? But
Okay, what's the
it's
backstory?
it's really smooth. I love a red blend. It's really
Yes,
delish.
fave. I love that. I love a backstory. Much deserved. I
It has a
love it.
little more of like a sweetness to it,
Mhm.
like a tidge, not like anything crazy, but
Mhm.
it's doing what it needs to do. A little
Okay,
bit.
come
I
through.
definitely would buy it again.
All right, bet. I'm gonna have to try it out. I
Yeah,
love the bottle, and I love the backstory, and
yeah,
we're gonna live forever. So 1,000 lives sounds amazing.
love it.
Cheers to 1,000 lives.
Mm-hmm. A
I'm
thousand
just
lives
running
from
it back today. I know, right? 1,000 lives. I felt like I just slept 1,000 lives today. So that part is the recovery for me.
that part, that part, that part, that part. Hey. So what are you running it back on?
It's pretty much the sangria, same old
Oh, okay.
maid sangria. Just ran it back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you guys haven't
Ever
checked out our last episode, do that so you can get that recipe or check us out on Instagram.
you cannot go wrong with the sangria.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. We said wine. I'm like, at this point, I need less thought. So let's
Yeah.
just get her done. Get
Easy.
her
Easy
done.
bees. Get her
Easy
done.
peas. Easy peasy.
But
Lemon
yeah,
squeezy.
definitely check out these wine selections for this week. It's lit.
It's
It's lit. It's
litty.
lit. Yeah. Cheers to the memories. I well, if you are into Diddy or his music, I think I don't know. Last night, like I slept, but then I was awake like 3 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep. So I love music, so I just listen to music when I can't fall asleep. And one of the last songs I listened to before I went to bed was Diddy and Bryson Tiller, "Gotta Move On." And in the song, he says, "Get in your bag, stay in your bag." And it's like I've heard the song before, saw the video just came out, but it's like it just something made me like put it in our notes for the show. But I just feel like with us hustling and working, we're single moms. It's like, yeah, we really have to stay in our bag. We don't have a choice to like slack or just, but I just like that. I feel like it's his manifesting in the song or whatever. Like, get in your bag, stay in your bag. Period. Like, stay focused, laser focused on what your goals are or whatever you're working on, and don't let nobody get in your way of getting to the bag. Period.
I saw the video. Super cute video. He did a really good job on the video. I like that he always promotes himself. He's a really good businessman. And it was just like a party scene. It was just like a whole
Yeah.
club party, which people don't dance. So I thought it was nice that he actually had people dancing because people don't dance when they go out. And your challenge of the week, guys, is to go out and actually have fun. Okay, if you're gonna go spin a bag at the bar or somebody spinning a bag on you at the bar, can y'all
Wait,
dance?
what's the challenge of the week again?
To go out and have fun, but dance. Like
Oh,
actually
okay.
have fun, be present, dance. if you're at a
Mm-hmm.
club or bar. If you don't go out like that, totally fine, but have some fun and be present. If you and your grown girls have like a sleepover, whatever y'all like to do, y'all can still twerk with
Mm-hmm.
each other. Can y'all dance? Get off your phone. Get off your phone
Mm.
and have some fun. Because that's what I enjoyed about his video. Like that's one thing that really stood out. I'm like, dang, they dancing for real. Like everybody dancing. Like it was just a,
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot of people in that room in that club though, but they was getting
Yeah.
it. They was getting
So
it.
Tiana Taylor directed the video, so it makes sense because she's
I love
amazing and
her.
she's a
Yeah.
dancer. So I love that he used her to direct and the creativeness and all that. I love the red. I love her red light. It does something to the black and brown skin tone. It really just does the illumination. Something it
Mm-hmm.
does for our skin. Love it. So I really love that red in the video too. So fire. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's kind of like a short film. It's kind of long, but I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. Cheers to
It was
them.
good.
Yeah.
Cheers to living your life and getting in your bag.
Period. How was your week in hospitality?
Weekend hospitality was very much I'm trying to think of the word. It was a lot of things that I can't think of the word for right now. But the beginning of the week started off really good. I got a lot of last minute things that I got to kind of do at the beginning of the week, which I really enjoyed. However, when it came to the weekend, it made me had me rethinking life.
Mm,
And
not rethinking life.
and it was because
Ooh.
not in a way of anything crazy. I just want to say like when you're transitioning in anything in life, you're going to learn and see different growth points. It's just a part of the nature. Like when I used to
Yeah.
do things before versus now, you
Mhm.
grow from there. And you also have to come to the point of what you're willing to deal with and what you're not. I think, when you're trying to grow, you have to know that some things you just can't continue to do if you want to grow, not necessarily to receive money or whatever you're going to receive from it. Sometimes if you're going to grow, you have to just grow and not
Mhm.
do things that don't serve you.
Mhm.
Um, so I had an event on Saturday that I just felt like could be done a lot better and efficient and effective. And it was just a little annoying to just really see people not be effective and efficient. I did a wedding, which the wedding was hella dope. Amazing wedding. Love the wedding. Would love to have been on the other side of the wedding. On
We
the other side, because that's how lit it
we
was. Okay.
almost there, girl.
She had the glow sticks out at this wedding. She had like at the right time. She had her planner bring out glow sticks for everybody, music
Mhm.
change, turn up. Like it was so cute. This venue was adorable. It was out in Deep Ellum in Dallas area. There's a venue
Mhm.
right off of Commerce Street. So if you guys are looking for a really dope venue, that would be a good one. I don't suggest anything on the weekends, but that's just you. Just figure out your timing because coming out was very much intense. Okay, number one, parking is bad because it's a really good bar area. It's like bar on
Right.
every like right next to each other, restaurants, stores, all the things.
Mhm.
So parking was a pain to get out of, and it looked like they had some EDM concert because everybody's cheeks was out. It was cheeks night. Like I didn't see so many booty cheeks coming out. I'm like, dang girls, what's going on? I'm like, it must have been like an EDM house, like rave type shit. Because
The
when I tell
cheeks
you,
was out. So
the
they had the
girls
fits.
came,
They had
the
the festival
girls
fits.
was giving the girls for the girls. However, it's the problem. The only thing I was like, ugh, but I'm a little older now, so I get it. But it's like, damn, because there's been a lot going on in that area that has been on the news. Like people just fucking doing fuck shit. So I
Mhm.
personally wouldn't go out with my cheeks out in that area because they've been with the shits or be in
Mhm.
groups. So there was a couple that just were like twosies and onesies. I'm like, no, man, find the group. If anything, duck off in between something because when you're by yourself with cheeks out, it's just not fun, sis. So any ladies out here in the world, it's too much going on. Go if you gonna have them cheeks out, please be with a group. And it is what it is.
Or
If you feel
sometimes
that
you may need
confident,
to like if you're gonna go out by yourself, find a group and kind of walk kind of sort of close to them. So if something pop off, you can scream like somebody gonna hear you like you're around. Be in the mix. Don't just be by yourself, just walking on your
no,
lonesome.
yeah,
Yeah, be in the
legit,
mix,
be in
sis.
the mix. Cause I know a
And it's
nigga
so
always trying to
crazy.
holler or something. So y'all
I
find somebody.
I was watching something today and they were talking about two different stories where like a woman was being held hostage in like an apartment. And I'm just like, what the fuck? It made me think about The Shy, the last season with that girl. But the two women were able to be rescued because they were able to order food. Somehow, you know, who no one knows the process of how they were able to, but in the notes they put, you know, DoorDash, hey, like, da 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 da, you know, come help me, don't make it obvious. And, you know, the police were able to come and, you know, rescue them from them being able to order food. So
I love that.
so
I
that's a
love
good
that.
life hack. I mean, thank God they let them order food and they had a phone to be able to do so. But yeah,
Yeah, because
use your
criminals,
resources or none.
they gonna forget something. They gonna
Yeah,
forget
they're gonna forget
something.
something. They're gonna get comfortable. They probably don't have a solid plan.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for that. I like that. And speaking of that, I went to this place. Well, I'm gonna finish my work story, but I got a complaint. I got a guest complaint
You
to
did?
give today. I'm gonna give a guest complaint
Oh, I'm
on this
like,
show.
Aaron got a guest complaint, bitch?
No, bitch, because
No.
I serve. Okay, so back the wedding. This is how much you know. This is how you know you working hard with, and you working hard. Like number one, it's hot. Like this venue is half inside, half out. So and it's like 100 and whatever outside. So it's
Mm-hmm.
hot, and we have to wear. You know, when you're in weddings and stuff like that, you just got to wear black production type shit. Like you just
Yeah.
got to be pretty much barely seen. You know.
Yeah.
So got my black on, whatever. Like loading up, getting set up. You know, decorating all the shit. So I'm hot. I'm sweaty. Like balls to the wall sweaty. People are like, oh my gosh, so whatever. The event starts and I'm like starting at the upstairs area. Then I go back down. They getting busy. Da, 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 da. And they're like, oh my God, you were just up there. And I'm like, yes, I do it all.
I'm a
Every
ninja.
like it was just it's always fascinating when people like see you do multiple things that they're shook about it. Like they shook about it. Like everyone it was a 250 people wedding. When you hear from like 60 of you, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my, you're there again. I'm like, no, duh, bitch. Like, why do you think I'm gonna do one thing? Like, you're there's more than one thing, but it just shows like when you don't see people enough or you don't see them hustling and working. And that was my biggest part was like teamwork. But you know, we'll tap into that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was very much eventful. I love hospitality, always will. I just want to continue to expand my network and find better people to work with because I find that right now, sometimes you inherit or you just work with individuals that have done things for so long without a break. You know, we had a break, we got to do other things for a while. So our
Mm-hmm.
hustle and our come back and
It's
do all the things is
different.
different. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty in a good mood. I just want to get it done. I want to go home. Like that's it. Like
Same.
that's it. But for them, they're just burnt out. So getting home and doing things quick and effectively isn't their vibe. Giving great
Mm-hmm.
service isn't their vibe. So that's just not how I work. And so I find that like the goal as I continue to elevate and grow is like continue to find people that have the same type of drive and keep it moving. I cannot be around low vibrational people to work with. It just doesn't work.
Period.
It doesn't work.
I second that. This weekend I was like, I felt like I was gone a lot when we had the wedding and bachelorette, but I'm like, I low key feel like I need another break. I do, because I just feel like it can be a lot when you're dealing with all of the personalities, all the
Mm-hmm.
things at work, and it's like, I don't want to see y'all for a little bit.
No,
The three
I
days is
need a
not
break.
enough for me.
A
It's not.
break. A,
I need a
a
break
thousand
from
percent.
y'all. I don't want to see y'all for a week.
1,000%. And I had told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move on to like because I work with a lot of different companies and stuff. I'm like, I think it's time that you guys don't get to work with me for a while. And it's just
Yeah,
because it's like
yeah.
when you're growing, you guys, it's like it's important. It's important for you to continue to grow, to recognize what you don't like and how it may be throwing you off and move around because if you stay stuck, you will never grow. But if you say, you know
No.
what, nah, I can find some people to work with, you know, that are going to be giving me what I need to be given, you're going to continue to elevate. When you get stuck,
Mhm.
you're going to be stuck like Chuck,
Mhm.
and y'all going to be mad and burnt out. And you know what I'm tired of? Is burnt out workers. And I want to say right now, fucking put your big girl panties on, okay? And fix your attitude, fix your situation, or drop down low and pick it up, sis. Get it together.
Drop down and get your legal on, girl. Hey, drop down and get your legal on, girl.
That's
She
why that
got
music
that
called
sweat
dance.
dripping all over her body. Sweat drip. Okay, speaking of sweat, that's how I feel every time I'm at work. She got that sweat dripping, shirt wet.
Glistening, glistening,
Girl,
glistening,
glisten the skin.
glisten.
Before I even see a customer, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sweating
Mm-hmm.
profusely. And I
Mm-hmm.
honestly hate it. Like, because I
Yep.
mean, I don't want to be sweaty and nasty. I just don't. And it's like, okay, we sweat, but no, this is a different kind. Like, if I can feel it running down, it's
Oh,
just,
oh,
it's not a good
thousand
look. I
percent.
don't feel good. Like, I'm like always checking the mirror. Like, I just got to make sure I'm on point because it's just, this heat is a lot. No fans, like it's intense. I'm like,
It's a
I
lot,
just
y'all.
really want to take my shirt off at this point because I'm hot. I'm really hot and I just don't like it. There's nothing that we could do about it. We just have to push through. But the heat, it just makes you more tired. It just
Mm-hmm.
burns you out even more because it's the sun. It's just, and then it's raining a lot. It literally rains every single day here. So it rains and then it's very humid. I don't like it, but it is what the fuck it is. But I'm just over being hot and sweaty. Just over it.
Same, same. I'm super. I was like, I cannot wait for the fall. Like, time is flying by, and I'm
Oh, it's
super
gonna be
excited
here,
for the
girl.
fall. Yeah, I'm super excited because we've been sweating a lot, and
But I feel
sometimes
like
you
if
just gotta do what you gotta do.
anything, I keep saying this. I'm like, I wish I would have taken a before picture because I know I'm losing something. Like the amount of sweat. That's the only thing I can think is that at least it's a workout at work because I'm really sweating a lot. It's a lot of
Oh,
picking up
thousand
and
percent.
we're working out. Like it's a lot of things that we have to do. So the steps, like I'm getting a full body workout
A
every shift.
1000%. I
So
would
that's the silver lining, I guess.
1000%. I think so. I had told Whitney like I have recently lost a lot of weight, apparently, because you hear from other people, right? So I
Right.
told Whitney that someone asked me if I was sick, and I was like, oh damn.
Which is like the typical black people thing. Like if somebody loses weight, they automatically think
Damn.
you sick, and that's very irritating
Ooh,
because
was shook about it. I'm like, damn. Oh, okay. So then I work this week at work in hospitality. I seen this lady I used to work with in catering a lot, and we haven't seen each other in a while, so it was kind of like, ooh, catching up on everything and past memories type shit, whatever. So, but her first, before we could get down to the tea, she looked at me. She said, "What is this?" And she does the whole point up and down look, and I was like, "Well, what is it?" You know me? I'm like, "Well, what is it? Like, what is it? What is it? What is it?"
what is it giving? What is it giving,
I was
bitch?
like, girl, I looked down, I was like, what is it? Because I'm shook, and everything is always on my face. Like, I'm such an facial expression kind of girl. So you gonna know that I'm shook about it. So she was like, you look fabulous. You have lost so much weight. And I was like, have I? And I'm looking it down again, and I'm like, well, have I? Because I can tell that my clothes are a little bigger. But I wanted to say beach because I'm out here. Rah, rah, rah. Like I do like labor intensive things now. Like before
You're
I
not
was
sitting
just your
behind a desk.
girl. I was sitting behind the desk, making sure everything was getting together, making sure things were in place. And now, I transitioned to being the doer again, which I actually really do enjoy. It keeps
Yeah.
me flowing. I'm always creative. Behind a desk can be very like stagnant. And so when
Mm-hmm.
you're out and then you get very creative and it's fun. But she's like, girl, you look fabulous. You lost so much weight. So that bitch, like, and then I was like, okay, whatever, cool. And then I had put some shorts on y'all over the weekend. Bitch, I had some extra room. And I said, okay, sis. This sweat is really coming through. Now
You got
watch.
that
In
sweater.
in a couple months, everything gonna come back because it's gonna be winter again. But I'm gonna tell y'all right
I
now,
don't think. I don't think because we're it's still gonna be labor intensive. We gonna just it's still gonna be
it's
there.
comfort foodish around like in winter. I like maybe I'll be different this year, but I am pretty predictable in the wintertime. I don't like cold. I don't like cold. So I won't even really be doing no fun activities for me. It'll be work, but I don't like I hibernate. I overeat because I'm like bored or I don't know. It's just different. And then that's when all the holidays, y'all, it's gonna be the cornbread for me. I think that's gonna be the one
Uh,
thing that's gonna get me to
beans,
pull up
beans,
bread. And the yams.
potatoes.
I already know exactly. Like I have a menu in hand, which I need to go ahead and put that request in now. I
Damn,
just
it's
got some collard
July.
greens.
You are already ready for November,
Collard
Aaron.
greens, cornbread, yams. Okay, mac and cheese.
Shout out to the vegan cornbread. I'm bringing that to the function. Vegan cornbread. Period.
Yes. So yes, I actually already have the meal ready to go. It's one of my faves. But and the best part about it is I don't need meat, but all those sides are fire. Mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm. But yeah, I can foresee a couple pounds being added on in the winter. But needless to say, you guys, if you feel that you're getting a little puffity puff, which it is what it is, right? You sitting at a desk all day, you eating bonbons, you eating the Trekkers, you eating all the stuff. You eating all the
Ew,
stuff.
like you went to bonbons and checkers. Like, damn, that's extreme. Like, who eating that? But
But
they
you
be
know,
eating that.
it do
People
be
be eating
going
that.
down. If you
You,
eating McDonald's and Burger King and all the things, it's gonna add up. So all I'm saying is go. Everyone's like, it's so hot. I don't want to go outside. No,
go
this
outside,
is
folks.
go out the side. We
Go
just told you
outside, ho.
the
Get some
pounds is
water
shredding
and
from the
walk.
sweat. From the
Yeah,
sweat, the pounds
yeah.
shredding, y'all. I
Hmm.
don't think I have been this small, and probably like how many years has it been? 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4 years. I am the smallest I've been in 3 to 4 years times. I feel like I can fit a seven.
I feel like you Virgos are so into size and weight. I can't. I have two
Yeah,
Virgos,
because we
my
like to
mom and my
be
sister,
snatched at
and
all times. Sis.
they are so into them. Like, I don't really be giving a fuck, but it's
Well,
the
because
Virgo
Whitney's
thing.
always been very slim. Okay, so let's get we won't
That's not
we gonna speak on it, but
that's
let's
not
just say
accurate.
she had it was slimmity, flat stomach. She's always had a flat stomach. Okay, she had a baby. She had to go through that for like what a very small period of time. Most women that have a baby, and that stomach back on flat. So no, sis. Okay, your
First
stomach
of
back on
all,
flat, sis.
I was
Okay,
chunk when I lived in Tampa. I was.
she she was not that chunk.
I was chunk. I
Her
have a
chunk
pic.
compared to I'm when I get chunky, y'all gonna see that bottom belly fat that
I
just hit the
had
hip
that.
area. It was
I
small, Wit.
had
It was
that. And I
small,
had
Wit.
boobs.
No,
The boobs, the weight was in my boobs. You could see it in my face. I was way chunky when I lived in Tampa. I was. And I still have the picture. You can see it. We were out. I had
well,
on that colorful top. It was me. You and Melanie went out to maybe the Jackson. And
well,
I
send
was
it to
chunk.
me because I got
I'm
a
gonna send it
picture
to you. I'm gonna
when we went
send
to
it.
Miami, whatever year that was. You was snatch and atch. That's you lived in Tampa, right?
That was late. That was
No,
when we was
sis.
about to move. So we were that was different. That's when I changed my eating habits and I lost a lot of weight. But for the majority, that was when we were about to leave. Majority, I was chunk, chunk,
I
chunk.
digress. Get out in the sun, y'all, and let the sweat drip. That's all we got to say. It's just get out in the sun, let the sweat drip, drippity drop. If you feeling like you got weight problems that you're trying to work on, get out in the sun or be more active. Like I think this time around, like I've had more time to keep up with my house, and I find that shout outs to all the stay at home moms. Shout outs to y'all. This summer has been whooping my hey. Shout outs to y'all. I just want to say summer has been killing me.
Would you be a
Shout outs
stay-at-home
to y'all.
mom?
If I could do something on the side, yeah. But I gotta have some type of business. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would do it. But I gotta have something. Like I gotta have something part time. But yes, I would.
Mhm.
But because it is a job. Like I
Mhm.
be at it like because my schedules are it's very flexy now. So now I can like create time to like reset, and I really enjoy a reset. Like I need to reset, and my kid is in summer, so it's just a lot of stuff. Like he ain't gonna want to go. He ain't gonna do. Ain't nothing to keep him busy. So it's very
Yeah.
busy. So
Yeah.
with that, and I've like legit cut back so much on my eating out. Like it's crazy. So there's a lot of cooking. There's a lot of love that go down in that kitchen on the daily. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work. And I just want to say shout outs to y'all because I feel it. Like some days I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this done. It's like, no, 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 ma'am. This couple of tasks. I have a whiteboard because that's Virgo in me. That I'm writing shit down that needs to get done in a day,
Mhm.
and I may not make it. And I'm like, okay, I want everything done by this time because I need to have the balance. Shout outs to y'all. Cooking, cleaning, washing, putting up the clothes, dealing with attitudes, tantrum tantrums, still learning, still doing things, still being productive and having some fun time. It's a lot of work. That is a job, you guys. I feel like anyone, and I know they've making it really hard for us now in the economical stance to do
Mhm.
that job, but it's very essential and it is a lot of work. And I
Mhm.
don't even have like a huge house or anything like that. So I can only imagine how someone has a huge house and multiple kids. It's just me. I got one.
It's the
I can't
multiple
even
kids for me. The crazy, y'all are crazy women who have three,
like shout
five.
outs to
Ooh,
y'all.
Jesus. I'm just gonna finish
It's
this.
a drink. It's a drink and a clap for y'all. Mm. Shout outs to families out there. Like I truly
Ooh.
respect the busy part because I feel like every summer I'm usually busy and then my kid does something else like in the summer. But this is like the first summer in a long time I actually got to spend it with him, and I think that's what I enjoyed the most. Besides, like when
Mhm.
COVID happened, but I didn't get to spend it that much because I was on a computer for 10 hours a day sometimes, even on weekends. So this is the most time I've got to spend with him. But it's some chores that come along with that, okay? And it's a lot.
It's
It's
a
a lot,
lot.
but I love it.
So my week in hospitality, ooh, it's
Oh,
been a roller coaster.
okay.
I'm not even gonna touch on Tuesday, but was it Friday, Saturday? Saturday at work, we literally so I work Saturday. Friday, I always work a double, literally open to close. And Friday was really weird. It was like a slow, steady day. So it kind of the time dragged by. And when time is dragging, it just really sucks. I just felt like it was never going to end, like get me out of here. It wasn't giving what it needed to give. Cool. I'm like, the whole time I was like, I just can't wait till it's Saturday because Sunday is like our Friday. The restaurant that I work at is closed on Monday. So it's always like, let's just get to Sunday. That's how I always feel. So I come in Saturday. I always work Saturday dinner. And when I pull up, I notice the parking lot is hella full. So I'm like, damn, the parking lot's full. We always have different events happening around our restaurant. So I'm thinking maybe it's something like that. Don't really pay any mind. I walk into work and it's busy, balls to walls busy. And it hasn't been really that busy like that at our job in a minute because of the rain. So I'm like, okay, it's lit in here. So as soon as you come in, well, for me, I look at where I can help. So I'm polishing silverware, getting the glasses, just, getting everything replenished and doing the side work, for the dinner. And obviously everyone's busy, so they haven't been able to do it. So I just jump right in. So cool. So my section is always outside. Always. Always outside. Like I always have the outside section. But on this particular day, I was told my section's inside. I was like, oh, it's litty, then a titty. It's litty, then a titty. I'm like, I'm inside. So it's super easy. All of my tables are in a row. Super
Okay.
easy. So I have the whole entire inside by myself. Lit. I got this. easy peasy. Um, but it's still busy. It's really busy, but I just like that I'm right here by the bar. Easy, right here by the kitchen. Like I just got my flow and it's lit. So, but there was a certain point where it's like I felt like the walls were caving in because it was just like so busy. When we used to be busy like this all the time, but the summer slowed us down. Like people don't like to go out. Like it's just really hot here. Um, but it was just crazy busy. My whole entire inside was full the entire night, just constant. As soon as one leaves, it's just constant, 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 constant. No room to breathe, break, nothing. So there's that. Um, and I felt it. Like I was still hurting from my Friday double being there all day, and it was nice to have Saturday morning off and kind of like a reset. But it was like, all right,
This is
like
what we're doing.
kitchen got fucked. Like every part we all got fucked. Like I mean, my customers had a great time and they were happy, but it was just like just a lot going on. So Sunday comes. And it's like the holy grail. Like Sunday, this is where it's it. So once again, Sunday, I'm outside. I'm back outside. I'm outside, ho. So we're setting everything up because you have to set up outside. You got to put the umbrellas up for the tables. We set all of our tables. Like, and that's just, it's already hot. So we have to be there at 9 on Sunday. We open at 10. It's like, it's already hot at 9 a.m. Like at least 90 degrees at 9 a.m. It don't matter. So you're already just sweating, getting everything ready. And I'm like, I'll do something, I'll do a task, and then I'll go inside to get in the AC. And literally I'm lifting up my shirt.
Yeah.
Like wiping off sweat. That's how bad it is. And I don't even feel like the water is helping. I just still feel like it's going in and it's coming out. Like it's crazy. So brunch was actually pretty chill. It was a pretty chill brunch. It wasn't even crazy busy, but it was nice because I'm like, we need the break from the shenanigans and how we got fucked the days prior. We needed a chill brunch. So then we're looking and like, okay, we see some dark clouds. And again, this is normal. It literally rains every shift. So we can see from afar that it's raining. You can see the rain in the storm from afar, and it's coming closer. So I have 2 tables outside, 2 or 3 tables out. I'm like, hey, it looks like it's about to rain. It's coming towards us. We need to move you inside. So cool. They moved inside. I have 1 table that moved inside downstairs. We have an upstairs. So I was able to get the other one upstairs. Cool. So bam, it's like always perfect timing because as soon as they get in and inside and they're comfortable, downpour. Like it's insane. So that is what it is. So meanwhile, I saw them coming in. There was a lady, she had a 60th birthday party. Because I see the balloons and people coming in with gifts and things like that. So, you put 2 and 2 together. They were sitting upstairs. So when I had to come upstairs because I had a table up there, and they're a table of Black women. They see me and they're like they start looking at me and like smiling at me and like, hey. So I'm like, hey y'all, like, just being friendly with them because it's just a thing when Black women see each other. We just, what's up, sis? Like it's just a thing. So cool. So I'm just checking on my table and they get me and they ask for a manager. And I'm like, okay, we'll get the manager for them. Whatever. And when you were talking about customer complaint, I thought about this. So the customers had a complaint. So they felt as though their server was rude to them. And apparently this is their story and what their side of their experience was, that the server told them that they were being stressful. The server told them that they were stressing her out. She was being rude, slamming drinks down, slamming plates down on the table. Um, and they just didn't like their service. So there's a lot of situations where the customers have their side. They can leave a review after they leave. They can choose to ask for a manager. They can do whatever they want. And it kind of comes down to, is the customer always right? Like, do you feel like, is the customer, I feel like there's always multiple sides to the story, right? And I don't feel like you can really like say, well, no, that isn't right, because that's their experience. That's how they felt. You as a server may feel a different way. You may feel like they were rude to me, but we are in the service industry. We're here to serve. Right. It's hospitality. So no matter what they're giving, you have to have a smile. You have to fake it. You can go in the back and get it out. I fucking hate this table. They get on my nerves. They stressing me out. And then when you go out there, can I get you anything else? Oh, you need another ketchup? You need to, like, you fake it. You fake it till you make it, and then you go in the back. I fucking hate these bitches. And then you come out, oh, you need another ketchup? I got you, boo. Like, it's just what we do, right? So, I really hate that, because it's a birthday, you know, like, and it doesn't matter if it's a birthday, you just come for brunch. It's a special occasion because they chose to eat at your restaurant. Like,
right, very true.
They chose to eat here, and it's a party of 8 to 10 people. So they're going to tell 8 to 10 people. The word of mouth is clutch. So would you rather them say something positive or say something negative, right? Because that negative is going to not only affect your money, your coworkers, the whole entire business, because that goes a long way. So it doesn't really matter what the table is doing. If they're that bad, go get management. Go, like, communicate. Like, this table is really, like, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing whatever. I need help. I need someone to help me. I can't go back. Like, something. Like, we have to communicate with each other so we can figure it out and make sure that they're happy and you're good. Like, true. That's really what it comes down to.
That's really what it comes down to.
For me, because we're in a customer service driven atmosphere. So it just, sometimes you get those tables. It is the luck of the draw. Anyone could have had that party. Anybody. But it's really all on how you handle it. So unfortunately, in this situation, it ended up in the server not having a job anymore. But I think it's just like a really good, like, eye-opening thing for my coworkers as well, that, like, you can't match the energy when you're at work like that. You just can't do that. It doesn't matter if someone is being that rude to you. Hey, manager, this table did this, they did this, this is what I did. I need you to help me. I need you to go over there and make sure everything's okay. Like, figure out what's going on, because we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure they have a good time. And that just wasn't done. And I was just thinking, I'm like, I feel like we always see things that say the customer is always right, right? And sometimes they're not right. A lot of times they're not, but we have to make them feel like they are, because they're the reason why you have business. Like, they're the reason why we're here. So, but I also feel like sometimes there are situations where the customer is wrong. And I've seen where we've had at tables that are cursing, cutting up for no reason, and they ask them politely to leave. And I appreciate that, because you do have to ride for your customers. Like, for your employees, because we're all in this together. We work hard, we're sweating, we're doing all the things, and then you're gonna come in and curse my employees out for no reason. No, you can leave. No, that's like, no one comes to work to have someone curse them out. So, like, I feel like there's 100%. Levels to customers being right and customers being wrong, and your restaurant or employer having your back in those situations. So it was just like a really weird situation, but I don't
I
know.
feel that.
Sometimes things just kind of just have to happen, and it's really a learning experience for everybody to just kind of like check yourself when you have those tables that can stress you out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it happens. You're gonna have those tables that irritate the fuck out of you, but you kind of have to check yourself and be like, wait, why am I here? Okay, I am a server. I am a bartender. Like this is gonna happen, but I can't let my feelings like come out like
Mm-hmm.
that. You can't really take it that personal.
Yeah, I agree. I think it goes to the fact that like what you feed into yourself and in your employees and things like that really sets the tone of their day, and
Mm-hmm.
teaching them how to handle stressful tables and situations,
Mm-hmm.
and how to handle individuals that just might be picky as hell. Like I can't stand a picky ass person. I'm like, why'd you come out?
Same.
I can't stand a person that got every allergy, dietary issue,
That's
every
the
fucking
most
problem. Can't stand
annoying
it.
shit because I feel like the dietary shit became popular in the last 5 years because y'all was not eating gluten free 10 years ago. You were not, bruh. You weren't. So you better eat these fucking fries and shut the hell up. Like that is very irritating. Well,
Yeah, it's a lot of I ams, and you know
I
that
don't
that's a
like
whole
it.
nother topic of a rant. But we continue to allow ourselves to be in boxes, and so when you allow yourself to be in a box, you gonna be the box, and you gonna be trapped, stressed, and depressed, and anxious, and have anxiety. Like you see the four corners, all that head down when you in the box. You got to, if you go out to eat, you decided that I want to be adventurous. I want to enjoy this piece of art. You decided you wanted a meal. Go to Taco Bell, go to McDonald's, and you can have it your way. When you at the restaurant, because I worked for a chef for years, and he would be offended if you asked for salt and pepper. People ask for salt and pepper. I said, I ain't giving you no seasoning. I ain't giving you no
They
sauce. I'm not
they
giving you
ask for
nothing
it before they
before the
even get
meal
the food.
because
Like,
you're
why?
programmed for
I've
salt and pepper.
never in my life
Yeah,
ever put
same.
salt and pepper on my food ever
I probably
after
had to
it's
put some
prepared.
pepper
Like after
if
it's
it was.
prepared. Like
I
I
would have
mean,
to do some pepper on a
not
salad
really
or something.
like
But that because it wasn't given everything it needs to have gave. Like if it's not given, I get you want the salt and pepper that's on the table. But if I go to a place that doesn't have that on the table, I'm not going to ask for it. If it has it on the table, that means they know she could get a little funny here, there, nowhere, right? But if it ain't on the table, you don't need it. You don't need it.
I
But
don't need it.
that's the next level of thinking and forward thinking. And I've learned to not give people that much credit. No offense to y'all. But if you feel a way about what we're saying right now, you are that person. And you gonna have to go ahead and just reevaluate some things because you shouldn't feel away. Yes, we all should like what we're paying for, but you also should read, research, and indulge and understand what you're walking into. You need to know what kind
Yeah.
of place you're going to, ma'am. Google, if you could Google where I get the best from, you could Google what's on the damn menu to realize what's going to be. You could go on Yelp. We can put you on game. Yelp is where it's at. You Google a restaurant, Yelp gonna come up. Go ahead, read the reviews. Go ahead, look at the pictures. I'm aesthetic. That's why I like Yelp so much because I have the opportunity to see, hear, and make my own opinion of how I want to enter this restaurant or enter
Hmm.
this dry cleaners. I found a really awesome dry cleaners on Yelp before. So it is your job to do the research. It's not the company's job to prove to you why they're amazing. You decided to give them a chance. You decided to invest your money into this concept. So you're gonna have to decide to go ahead and open your palates for greatness. Okay. Or you're gonna be on that McDonald's live. We can't compare to Chick-fil-A McDonald's. Okay. In the restaurant industry, we are creative artistry of food. Okay. And you need to put some respect on the artistry. Put some respect on it. And
Yeah.
that's just that. So my complaint, and I want to be very clear, I handled it so much different than I wanted to, and I needed
Hmm.
to because I just wasn't trying to kill my vibe for multiple reasons. It saddens me to say that I've tried this place for the second time, and I'm disappointed the second time.
Did you
This
try the
place,
vegan place again?
no, I
Oh.
went to the Jackson's Beer Garden. I don't think we had this podcast at that time. This was my birthday when COVID happened. So
Mm.
2020, we didn't have the podcast yet. I went there for my birthday, 2020. I was looking right, y'all. I had my orange dress on. I already knew orange is given. But anyway, went there for my birthday because it was like, I think it was new. And it was like such a cute, like outdoor vibey situation. So I think I did a Sunday brunch there or some type of brunch, Saturday, Sunday, can't remember. And I remember made reservations, everything, right? I remember nobody came to my table for a long ass time. I had to go get the host and all the things. Still like nothing. The manager had to come over, apologize, give me a free bottle of champs and help me out. Like literally tried to win me over them because they killed like bomb service. And so after that, I had already was like, damn, I didn't have the best service. It was my birthday.
Yeah.
Um, and they knew it. We had to have that conversation because it was just so bad. Like it was embarrassing for me and
Mm.
I had people there. I had made big
Yeah.
reservations for a big lot of people. It was outdoors, so it was a little hot, but we still made it work. That wasn't the complaint. It still spent guap, just so you know, even with the free stuff. So that's the thing. So then whatever, I went again this past week. My sister came in town and I was like, you know what? Like what can we do that's still like outdoorsy but still fun and open, and yes, it's still hot, but it's very much circulated. It wasn't like hot like that. So whatever, we went to this area. Well, now it's more built up. So if you guys are familiar with Dallas, and if you're not, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on game. So downtown Dallas, we have an area that just kind of built up. It's our AT&T headquarters area. And so
Mm-hmm.
now, at first, it was just the Jacksons right next to the AT&T headquarters, which actually, in a previous job, was one of my clients, and I did a lot of work with that. I couldn't stand them either. So maybe just the energy off over there, but
Could be.
whatever. No, nor here nor there. So now they've created like a food court, like a whole thing of different bars, restaurants over there. They have live music. It's like it's really way built up compared to when I
Okay.
went in 2020. So I was like, all right, cool. I had saw it online because I was looking up different stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try because it's over here in this area with all this other stuff. It's a lot going on over there, and you can walk. We walk to other places over in the area as well. So it's just a great. It is such a great main attraction and area for great business and growth. Um, First problem is you walk into the Jackson. Beautiful, half outdoors, half indoors. Doors are open, like, so you can see the inside, outside, live band
Mm-hmm.
outside. Atmosphere should be amazing. Your service staff sucks. Second time in a row. Second time in a row. Second time in a row. And I am just, to this point, I'm just like, you know what? I did this to myself. I did this to myself. I shouldn't have fucking came back here again because you know what? You shitted on me once, and here I am trying to be let me see if they can get their life together. No, the energy just bad. I should have knew because I didn't like the client that was across the street. Their energy was bad. It's something in the area. Okay, y'all need to do something. Y'all need to call an energy healer. Y'all need to call somebody because the energy is just toe the fuck up over there. So let me just tell you, cause I was, I'm gonna go ahead and I think his name, what was this, Chris? I don't know. Was it Chris? I don't even know. I'm so mad. I don't even want to remember your name.
Not
First
Chris
problem is
Brown. Don't even put Chris
Chris
Breezy
Bradley.
on there.
Somebody, the servers suck or the bartender sucks. Sit at the bar. Cool. All right. They see you sit down. No eye contact. It's like four of them. I'm like, okay, bitch. Like, if y'all ain't that busy, if I can sit down. Number one. Do you want the coin or not? Number two. Number three, don't discriminate because I'm not the one.
Don't
Okay.
do that.
Because I will hold it down and give you some, like, you could do really great with me. Okay. But no here, no there. So whatever. Sit down. I noticed that the eye contact was not there. I'm like, all right, well, he says, you know what y'all want to drink? I'm like, no, I don't know what I want to drink, but give me a second, maybe in a minute. Okay, head down the whole time on the computer, never gives me eye contact. That is disgusting. You should be abominated for that. You need to give eye contact where your money resides. Okay, that don't make no sense. Number two, for safety reasons, AT&T area makes them still wear a mask. Okay, well,
Ooh.
all their masks are below their chins.
First of all, I don't. That doesn't even look good. I don't like that.
It's stupid. Take it
It
off.
doesn't make any sense.
So, my party that I was with, they were like, why do y'all have your mask under your chin? That's a great question. The people want to know. He said, well, we're supposed to wear them, but we're not. And we're only having just in case somebody from AT&T comes in and we'll just do like this. Doesn't work. Horrible answer. And AT&T headquarters, I should go ahead and tag y'all. This is what y'all's people is doing and making you look bad. This is horrible. And the managers are doing the same. Managers come behind the bar, did not do not a one check to see how the guests were doing. When did something on the computer, all they mask under their chin as well. So I just want to know, is it about safety? Is it about service? Or is it y'all just don't give a fuck? Because that's how I feel. All fucks to the Jackson Beer Garden in downtown Dallas. Okay, whatever. Cool. Get drinks. My sister, not in the service industry at all. She just a normal regular pedestrian. Okay, so she orders this like blueberry meal that's frozen. Cool, whatever. So she is like stressed, and I was like, "What's wrong, sis? What's going on?" She said that my frozen came from off the floor, and I was like, "What do you mean?" Well, the frozen machine is on the floor. And I was like, "Ooh, that's a little deep," but I don't know. Maybe the table broke, whatever. I was like, "Oh," she was like, "Well." Then he wiped it off. Like I guess it spilt a lot. Like it was some spillage, and she wiped it off with a towel. She's like, do they clean with this towel? Because she just don't. And I was like, well, I mean, they probably clean with a towel, but I'm hoping that he was just using a towel like off the side because I do things back of house or in the bar that would just be used for certain products or things, and I don't use products and everything. I don't know. I can't speak on it. I don't know. And I said, well, girl, I don't know if you don't feel comfortable sending it back. Not that I like sending things back, but I can understand the concern from a customer. They have to pick you. They've watched you bend down on the floor where people are walking and not clearly wearing a mask and drink this beverage, and then you wiped it all off with this white towel that
Yeah.
you mostly wipe your bar off with. I get it.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
stress level for me.
Mhm.
So then I'm like, ooh, shit. Okay, I just should have not came up in here, but I did. Whatever. Okay. So then we ordered. It was a fish, like we everyone's ordered food. I ordered like it was like a golf special seafood situation. It was supposed to be a red fish, right? Like the catch of the week type shit, like a featured
Right.
catch.
Mhm.
All the food come out 5 minutes. We all like, damn, that was quick. And I'm like, I know it's a little slow in here, but it should not be that quick because she had got like a fried sandwich, right? Fries, everything. We got a fish. Should not be 5 minutes. Should be fresh. It's you on your menu you offer fresh fish.
Yeah.
Bitch, they brought me this microwaved ass, frozen ass fish out, y'all. I've had redfish a lot. Like y'all know, I go to fine dining restaurants. I know quality of food. Okay, if it ain't nothing I know, it's a quality of food, especially when it comes to a great fish, because that's all I really eat if I'm going to fine dining at this point. And I know a red snapper, I know a halibut. You just can't come for me. Okay, how I know it was frozen is because when you it don't like fish, and if it's a fresh caught fish as you advertise on the menu, it should be flaky and should just fall off as soon as I put that fork in it. It should just ready. No, it's tough. It's a little tough. So I'm like, dang, this frozen.
Mm-mm.
This frozen. It came out. It was white, no seasoning. Da. And meanwhile, we had asked like, can you get it blackened? They're like, no, you can't get it blackened. Well, blackened is on the grill, but just some extra seasoning. Whatever blackened seasoning you use, hell, you could really just use any type of seasoning to black it. It's just how you're cooking it on the grill. Can't black it. Couldn't understand that. Well, now I understand because you gave me some frozen shit you probably put in the microwave. What kind of business are you running? Are you running a microwave kitchen? And why? And why? The prices ain't saying microwave. So
Mm.
why are we paying microwave prices? Okay. Why does the attitude suck? We said, you know what? Then we asked a couple times, like, is the fish fresh? Like, is it, because if not, that's your key to say, you know what, we don't get it in every day, and there's selling points as well. So it's like you could like, we don't get it in every day, so possibly not, blah blah, whatever. No, yes, it's fresh, 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 fresh. So then when we send it back, no one says anything. They just throw it down. No manager, no nothing. Nothing. Nothing, no sorry, nothing. The service sucked. We had to continue. We had to ask, "Hey, can we order? Hey, can we another drink? Hey, hey." It was just horrible,
Mm-hmm.
horrible service. My guest complaint is that when you know that you don't give great service, once before, we believe in change in America because that's all we do. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and implement change. The fact that I had to go back for the second time in almost 2 years, because it's almost September again, and you guys are just as worse as you were before. Now, you don't care about service, you don't care about cleanliness, you don't care about sickness, and you have shitty energy in your restaurant. You will only get guests there because of the convenience of your location. And if that's how you want to make your profitability, great. You're all going to burn. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm sick of shitty workers in hospitality. I love hospitality. I'm passionate about it. And I want you guys to know, don't spend your money there. Go across the street to the little food hall situation. I went upstairs. I forgot the name of the bar. I have to look it up. One upstairs had an amazing bartender. I'm like, shit, I wish I would have just ate here and just stayed out here with you. Amazing, great attitude, upbeat, everything. Where everybody in that place, plus the management, was seen and had their mask on. That's how you run the AT&T headquarters. If you guys are gonna say you run that area and you want to hold shit down, that's how you do it. AT&T. Whatever you're doing in the food court, you did a great job picking that. Whatever the fuck's going on in the Jackson, you guys need to go up in there and burn that bitch down, reset it or something, because the shit ain't working. Okay. I don't appreciate the whack service. I don't appreciate them not giving a fuck about our health when y'all claim the COVID cases go out. I don't give a fuck about it, but others should. And if they did it to me, they're doing it to everybody around the bar. We ain't the only ones. So I need
Yeah.
everyone to understand, put some respect on your business, or you're gonna. This is why hospitality has a revolving door, and it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
last. It's some
Mm-hmm.
BS. Do not spend your money if you come to Dallas, Texas. Don't go to Jackson. I have plenty of recommendations for you. Slide in the DMs, and I got you. That place will not get no business, and I will tag AT&T headquarters. Y'all need to get your shit together, and
Shitty
that's on
service is just
period.
never okay. It's never okay.
And horrible quality of food. I'm sorry, y'all. We
Mm-mm.
live in Dallas, Texas. I've been here for years, and I've seen the food elevate since I got
Yeah.
here. Second company I worked for, a chef. We cooked on site. On site. This man has been on every food network ever. Has very successful restaurants in Dallas Fort Worth. I know quality. And it's okay if you're not trying to get to find out. Well, we don't have to say that. But you can at least be on Chili's. Chili's ain't gonna even do me like that. Chili's ain't gonna do me like that. And I'm gonna get a mountain cake. Don't do me like that. Don't give me that microwave fish.
Microwave fish is just really wild. Like,
Dude, you would have lost it because you live right where like it's like an amazing amount of great food and seafood at that. Microwave fish, y'all.
I don't
It came
even
out five
make,
minutes.
I don't even buy frozen fish for myself. I go to the fish market and get fresh fish for my damn fish tacos on Taco Tuesday. I'm getting the high quality fish, okay?
I hate
So yeah,
frozen fish. I don't
I'm
like
not
it.
doing
I don't like
any
frozen fish.
frozen. No.
I don't like it, but that's what had been served to me. And so I'm sorry that I'm a little irate. That I was very passionate about it. And I had to I didn't want to lose my vibe. I was with my sister and just trying to like have
Yeah.
a good moment. But I just wanted to say, you know what? Sometimes when you tell them in person, because I did that the first time y'all did me like that, it obviously didn't work. So now we gonna have to go ahead and make it public. That's where
Mhm.
he become. Because I let
Mhm.
you slide 2 years ago. You still ain't got your shit together. Well, now you've asked for an upgrade, and I would love to be shout outs to Get Toned with E. If you guys want to hit a exclusive interview, you want to talk to me, I might even need to go Yelp. I'm gonna let you know that was not okay. I go to a lot of places, and I may not
Yeah.
enjoy everything, but when I tell you that the quality of service was below a one, that's what it was. The food
Ooh.
below a one, the drink
Ooh.
below a one,
Ooh.
everything below a one. Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Been doing this show for over a year. You don't hear that from me. That's important.
Wow.
And I'm gonna speak on it.
As you should. Damn.
I know. I know. I'm sorry, y'all, but don't do it. And when
No,
y'all
that's
find a
good.
place
No, no.
that you feel that way about, move on. Move on. Move on. I don't
Yeah, don't
respect
go
that
back.
company at all. I don't respect the company. How can you?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I feel like, do you feel like when you're there, you should? I know you said you did it the first time. Should
Hmm.
you tell a manager, like ask for a manager, tell someone then, or write the bad review?
Both. It depends how it's.
Mm,
I think it's. I feel like it depends on how it was handled at the time of the
yeah.
situation. So
So if
at the
they
time,
fixed it, then no bad review. Or you can tell them the process. We had this experience, the manager came
yes,
over, made it right, and now we love it. We'll be back. So give the
yes, yeah,
whole
you could
thing.
kind of give the review and the shebang and how it resolved because I think that's really good to
Hmm.
know that people can kind of expect maybe the resolution and type of a situation. So I do
Hmm.
agree to that. Now, however, if this is the second time, I think it just de- depends on what you're willing to put your energy into. Like, is it worth that second prompt, or is it just to the point where it's like, you know what? No. Tell the people. I mean, you can definitely give your feedback and leave reviews and comments. People do, whether they're mad or sad or whatever. So if you feel it in your heart, you want to put your energy in that comment, absolutely. If you really want to get spicy, find the GM's number, write them a good old letter, copy the franchise people, copy the
Mm,
corporate.
mm,
Because I feel like if we want to make a change, I think Yelp isn't our outlet. Google isn't
yeah,
our outlet.
right.
We need to take those extra steps above and beyond, and that's
Hmm.
actually one of the first things I thought about when I was like, damn, this just really sucks. I was like, you know what? Because when what triggered me to think that is because they were like, well, oh, because AT&T did it, and because I've had to work with that company before in different ventures, I was like, oh, so now you're letting me know that they are running this area,
Right,
and so you just don't respect the area. So nothing that Yelp or Google could do, right? Only
right.
first people that could do it is the people that run it. So if you
Hmm.
guys want to make the change, you have to make the change. You go up, um, or don't go at all.
Ooh, is that the name of the show? Go up or don't? Or that's a long one. Go up or don't go at all.
Um, I almost want to. Is the customer always right? I really I know it's long, but I think it's really catchy,
Is
and I
the
think that
customer always
people
right? Yeah,
I
I
think
like
people
that.
could really be intrigued with what that answer would be.
Yeah,
So I think
because in
that's
a
really one of
way,
the.
yeah. Because I feel
Hmm.
like if that's their experience from their view,
Right, right.
you can't really debate that. You know what I'm saying? Like that is their experience. They have their view of it. You have your view, and sometimes you have to take responsibility for maybe my attitude wasn't on point. Maybe
Right,
I was
right.
slow. Maybe I did fuck up their order. Like you do have to take accountability for your actions as well
Mm-hmm.
in whatever the
Agreed.
situation is. So maybe you were like you just you have to like validate their feelings. So yeah, in a
Yeah.
way, I guess damn the customer is in a way in some situations they are. But you do because they are the patron of your business, you do have to make them feel special and make sure that they're accommodated so
Mm-hmm.
they will come
Mm-hmm.
back or
Yeah.
maybe you can say, you know what, you need to leave or whatever the case. But yeah,
I think it's so
maybe so.
important. No one, not everyone may agree to, my views or things of that nature, but I
Mhm.
think as any brand and as any company, organization, you have a brand, a mission statement, and what you want your profit margin to be. So you
So
have to do that.
I saw this on the Breakfast Club today. Walgreens, they have a policy that you can deny a customer service based on your personal views.
Hmm.
That's a Walgreens policy. So a couple came in, they were buying condoms, and the cashier would not ring them up because they did not agree with purchasing condoms and would not sell it to them.
Hmm.
That's very crazy because who the fuck are you to tell me that I can't buy anything when I come into a store because of your personal belief, not Walgreens, but that's in Walgreens their clause that a cashier and employee can deny someone's purchase based on their religious beliefs, but they're supposed to get someone else, like get a manager or get another associate to ring them up. But yeah, they would not let them buy the condoms.
Well,
Mm.
you know what? My PSA to Walgreens is to update your clause, my friend, because we live
Yeah,
in a
because that's
world
just
now
fucking
that
stupid.
nobody believes in anything. So you're gonna have a slow decline, just like what was that other store that's be going all the time? I mean, Walgreens have been slowing up. I don't know,
I
but
don't
y'all,
ever shop at Walgreens.
Walgreens has been like it's like when CVS came, that was like Walgreens' competitor. So
Hmm.
CVS ain't gonna stop no checks. So Walgreens, y'all gotta get together because y'all do have a competitor, and y'all know online shopping, Amazon gonna do what it needs to have been done. Walmart's still there. Y'all gotta go get it together.
Because it's
I
gonna
don't
be
agree with
cheaper
that.
at Walmart and Target anyway. Because
It is.
drugstores are always taxing. There's
They are.
always a
It's
last resort. It's
convenience. It's
always so
convenience.
expensive. So
1,000% of convenience. So,
ooh,
I like that you want your staff and employees to have a voice and to feel a way. However,
but they don't need one.
that's not effective business wise. I think if you guys want to have a team huddle, express yourself type vibe, that probably be more good. But you can't sell a product that you don't believe in. I think like you have to. I
Right.
think
Like,
that kind of goes with the
why
brand of a
even sell the
company.
condoms? Like, why even sell anything that could go against someone's religious belief? Like, that's just
Right.
so fucking stupid. Like,
Right. So it's like, are y'all religious or not? Because like if that's a brand thing, it shouldn't be your employees because your employees are there for maybe a month or two nowadays. Like why would you allow
right.
your employees to mess up your profit because of their views versus your brand views? You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense. So
No
I don't
sense.
agree to
No
that. I don't
logic
agree to
there.
that. But
Mm-mm.
there's a lot of things I don't agree to. But I think that we've come to the world of like one day there's just gonna be a social media news only. Like news outlets are gonna be put out of business. Everybody got their cell phones. They you know photo and everything, all the Karens, all the extra stuff. So I feel like
Okay.
it's gonna come to the point where these phones, as you have your apps on your phones, all the things, those are going to be the way you guys are going to be able to access your money and profit. So you really need to be treading lightly when it comes to all that extra stuff. There's a lot of views and a lot of things that people are doing they may not agree with, but no one is in the place in this economic situation to say that. You need to pick your brand and stick with it. And that's just on period, right? Like Central Markets, Whole Foods, stuff like that. Like they're gonna pick products that they are cool with, and everybody in there
Hmm.
kind of has the same type of vibe. I like those brands that stick with what they know. I ain't never seen
Yes.
no regular degular like condoms or anything in Central Market or Whole Foods. I don't even know where that's at. I don't even go there for that.
Go to
So that's what
where? Go to
like
where
a
for what?
Whole Foods
Right.
for like a condom. I'm sure it could be that I don't know, right? Like I have no clue if it's in there. I
You
have
know
no
what? Whole
idea.
Foods probably got some good condoms in there.
Probably
So
some good ones,
probably, or
y'all. Yeah.
smart. Yeah. You know
Like,
what?
but you
I'm
don't
gonna
go
go
there
in
for
Whole
that
Foods and see because they do have a little like pharmacy, little like
situation.
section. Yeah. You know what?
But
That's
you
gonna be
don't go there for that. So then when
my
people,
challenge of the week because
yeah,
I love their brown butter cookies. FYI,
I never had
Whole
those.
Foods. Oh my god, they're so delicious. They have these brown butter chocolate chip cookies, the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had in my life. They're
Mm.
delicious. So I'm gonna go back. I just ate my last one last night. And I'm gonna look at the condom and see if they got some organic, latex free, whatever
Okay.
condom. And I want to report back. Thanks, Erin.
Maybe report back because that's it's part of a brand of like what a company will do, sell, and things of that nature. And I feel like it's important.
It is.
It's
So, what
important.
do you have an affirmation for this week?
I do. Let me find it. You got one ready?
Yeah. So mine is again. It's I just looked through my screenshots. I'm a screenshot queen. Live your life and don't worry too much. It's all just lessons and blessings.
Ooh, love that.
Period. Poo.
I love it. I love that. Let me see if I saved it. I guess I'll kind of touch on one I had before. Um, make yourself a priority. Um, and then how you can make that affirmation is I am a priority in my life. I put myself first. Everything that I desire and want, I shall have, and I do have. Okay, and that's on period. So That's your make yourself a priority affirmations.
Love it.
Um, my just a tip is continue to work on yourself and find yourself, find the things that you like, find the things that you don't like, and don't spread your shitty energy um, all over the world and people and things because you don't like something. Work on yourself, find what you like, and find a way to incorporate the things that you like into your world. Don't be angry about what you like and what you don't like to everybody else. And that's
I
just on
like that.
period.
I like
That's
that.
on period because I find what I like, and I'm not mad at others for not doing it. I'm gonna get mine done. I'm gonna keep it moving. You might see me again. You might never. I can't really say. I can't speak on it. But I'm gonna make it do what it do for me.
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
For me. Just for
All
me.
right,
For me.
I'm feeling litty off this wine.
Same. Cheers, you guys. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. Go out, have some fun with your friends, bust a dance move. If you don't get to bust a dance move with your friends, your living room meets the requirement with yourself.
Facts.
If you can dance with yourself, honey, you can dance
You don't need
anywhere. I'm
nobody
gonna say
else.
that. You don't
You
need
don't need
nobody
nobody
else.
else.
Make yourself the priority. And that's from the hospitality queens. We love you guys. And until next time, be hospitable. Cheers.